sponsored by ZipRecruiter.
I'm Tammy McCormick. Hurricane Erin is a dangerous storm, and it's not even making landfall. It's the threat of huge swells all along the East Coast. Reporter Connor Barkon is in Ocean City, New Jersey.
Swimming is either prohibited or restricted at all of the Jersey Shore points. Kathy Kupo from Toms River says her family will not let a trip without swimming in the ocean ruin the fun.
No, because we're here. There's not much we could do. We paid the money, so we make the best of what we can. We're disappointed, but it is what it is. We understand.
The boardwalks and beaches are still open for people who want to spend time outdoors. Coastal flooding could be a problem later this week.
Some clarification today from the Trump administration on the promise of security guarantees to Ukraine. Linda Kenyon has more from the White House.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says this much is certain.
The president has definitively stated U.S. boots will not be on the ground in Ukraine, but we can certainly help in the coordination and perhaps provide other means of security guarantees.
What about U.S. military support from the air?
It is an option and a possibility. I won't certainly rule out anything as far as military options that the president has at his disposal.
Leavitt spoke even as NATO military chiefs prepared for a meeting Wednesday to discuss the war in Ukraine and plans for a lasting peace. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, the White House.
The administration said today there have been 465 arrests since the beginning of the federal operation to tackle crime in Washington, D.C. More Republican-led states have said they'll send in National Guard troops. Jake Rosen reports they're not tasked with making arrests.
They're actually going to outnumber or potentially almost reach the number of actual police officers in the city. Those Guards members for now are not actually conducting arrests. They're not doing law enforcement activity. These Guards members kind of standing around in high traffic areas, keeping a watch on whether it's federal monuments, federal buildings, etc. But they are not currently engaged in what the federal law enforcement and Metropolitan Police Departments are doing here, which is making arrests, patrolling neighborhoods, things like that.
There is another ceasefire proposal on the table for Gaza. Hamas says it's on board. Israel is not, according to an official. Reporter Linda Gradstein has more from Jerusalem.
This senior official told foreign journalists that the government's position has not changed, and he demanded the release of all 50 hostages, 20 of whom are still believed to be alive. The statement came after Hamas accepted a proposal for a 60-day ceasefire and the release of 10 living hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners and large amounts of aid entering Gaza.
The ceasefire proposal is very similar to one Israel approved months ago. On Wall Street today, stocks are mostly lower. The Dow is off 63. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The grass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 79 degrees in Mountain House, California.